Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the Sim Shack. I'm SimUK. Today I'm jumping into Streamer Life Simulator 2 from the developers Cheesecake Devs. It's an early access title and I'm expecting it to be, let's say, creative with realism. I'm going in cold, no prep, as per usual, just my first impressions and a brutally honest verdict at the end. So Streamer Life Simulator 2 is trying to be a start-from-nothing streamer simulator. You will have to build a PC once you've stolen it, download relevant apps, pick stream categories, interact with chat prompts, take odd jobs just to keep yourself alive, upgrade your setup and climb followers towards a partnership. That core idea is solid, I suppose. The fantasy is grind, improve quality, grow audience, expand upon your house and gear. Right away though, the game's tone is all over the place. One moment it's got a surprisingly detailed character creator, and then it swerves into this edgy, chaotic and sometimes just plain weird set of interactions. If nothing else, you are fired immediately from your job in some sort of cartoon gibberish overlay. Some of it's clearly meant as satire, but the problem is everything just keeps stepping upon its own systems. The biggest friction point for me was the interface and interaction design. Inventory juggling and placing of items, building the PC, swapping objects in hand, it just feels like you're wrestling with the game instead of playing it. And when you're making a streamer sim, your UI should be the smoothest thing in the whole project. Let me explain some of the worst parts. Streaming itself becomes a repetitive loop of starting a stream, picking a category, choosing canned chat prompts, which I fully didn't quite get at all, watch the followers and donations tick up for no reason, whilst also being bombarded with negative comments and disrespectful communication, watch as your energy drains, at which point you will have to stop streaming, eat, sleep, and repeat. It can feel addictive in that one more cycle to unlock the next level kind of way, but it doesn't feel believable at any point. I was getting progress and cash that just didn't match the quality of what I was doing, and that completely breaks any simulation element that was supposedly here in the first place. Secondly, the game seemed to really embrace and encourage illegal activity, stealing the first computer that you start with, being one of the first things you do wrong, but that can be forgiven for the fact that you were beaten up by your boss when you were fired. What can't necessarily be forgiven is that you actually start laundering money through your stream service. So someone gives you a donation, you give them 400 of the 600 back. Something along those lines. Now, far be it from me to turn down donations. I don't get any ever. But the whole thing, I just don't get it. As a streamer myself, as a content creator myself, I do feel out of the loop, because all you really need, it seems, to be successful on YouTube or in a streaming environment is a pretty face and large breasts. That might sound really controversial, but trust me, you'll get a lot further with that than anyone who looks like me would do with any other kind of content. And I think in some ways the game is aware of that and plays upon it. So it does capture a few real themes: energy management, basic gear needing upgrades, and the idea that consistency matters. The PC inside a PC concept is genuinely quite clever. I like how they've done that, and that irks me, because there are elements of this game where I have the profound respect for the developers and what they have done, whilst almost instantaneously detesting everything else that they've done. The early game struggle exists in theory. You've got bills to pay, food to eat, and energy to manage. It's not very well balanced, it's not very realistic, but it is there. There are quite a few negatives for this game. Progress often feels unearned. You'll get followers and donations irrespective of what you're doing on screen, which 99.9% of the time is absolutely nothing. The UI controls are overly fiddly and slow, especially when you're moving stuff to and from your inventory. The streaming gameplay is repetitive and extremely shallow. There are some canned prompts and some limited real strategy. Nothing really that comes close to the amount of time, effort or energy that somebody like me has to put into creating a stream. And the tone swings from random to edgy stuff, and that doesn't improve the sim side at all. It just adds noise. The technical feel is inconsistent, and it's smooth until it isn't, plus stutters and weird interruptions. It's all just a mix match. It's like they Googled streamer terms and then just threw something at the game with that label on it. It's a very strange amalgamation of things. Of course, I mean, where would you be without a random half-naked attractive young lady turning up at your door for a pool party and then begging you, in fact paying you, to allow her to stay in your rather dismal digs. And she didn't even sleep on the bed, bless her. She just slept on the floor in the corner. I mean, the whole thing is just weird. I don't know who this is targeted at, but it certainly isn't players like me. So my recommendation to the devs, not that they'll have any interest in what I'm about to say, rebuild the core streaming loop so that quality equals retention equals growth. Let it feel earned and predictable. Make the UI less frictional. It's the number one priority. Faster menus, less item hand juggling, clearer actions. Add real streaming strategies, content planning, schedules, audience niche, meaningful risk and reward. A type of... are you going to play a game? Are you going to review a game? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? There is no doing in this game. It's crazy. Tone control, I mean, yeah, sure, keep the satire, but the random junk, it just doesn't serve gameplay. People knocking at your door, borrowing money, coming back and giving you 25 back because they took that 10 quid for food and put it on the horses. I mean, there's so much potential here. Genuinely being able to build PCs and expand your equipment and earn money through nefarious means to expand your living quality or improve your living quality and then purchase bigger homes to live and work in. Wonderful. Great idea. It's just everything that leads up to that. It just all feels so wrong and pointless. So this one's awkward because I can feel the Moorish progression hook. Maybe it's because I'm a streamer myself. But the realism is thin, to say the least. The interface is painful at times, and the growth pacing feels like a parody of streaming rather than a sim of it. If you want a no-nonsense grindy game, if you want a nonsense grind game, then you might enjoy it. If you really want a believable creator sim, this is not it. Not even close. And yet there are so many things in this game which, as a content creator and games developer, I respect and appreciate immeasurably. So ask me definitively why I don't recommend this game. I cannot give you an answer. Possibly because I haven't quite figured out what the hell this game is yet. It's real, not fake. In a world of illusions, we're the real estate. That's why we're here. Fact-based honesty, no room for the fluff. In a sea of fake reviews, we call out the bluff. Electric guitar, bass line pumping the beat. We're critiquing the best.